Sure.
Sure. See? Exactly. The Most High hand, man. Let's go. Hey, Shalom, Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Hey, can you come and tilt the screen this way forward toward us? The Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge started out at 1 West 125th Street in Harlem, New York, where we're led today by the amazing Commanding General YAHANNA. This is the I.S.U.P.K Houston Sabbath service, brother, right? Where we go over the Hebrew and the English of the prayers and also the scriptures, man. You understand? As our forefathers done, you know, in times of old, brother, so we can, you know, petition to the Most High that we want to be saved out of this hellhole called America, man. And we're going to take back our culture. We're going to take back our customs, brother. And we're going to do the things that appease our power, the Most High power, who is Yahweh in the Hebrew, brother, right? So we're going to bring our first priest up with that, Amadjam, which means to stand.
Support, ban Yahawada, ban Yashala.
Support, ban Yahawada, ban Yashala.
Yahaba Shema Shabrakatham.
Yahaba Shema Shabrakatham.
Born blessed.
La Sharala, La Yashala.
Hold on, real quick.
One blast.
That's it.
Amadjam, which means to stand.
Hey, pause that. Hey, Jay.
Wampayah, which means to turn and face the east. Sar means to turn. We're going to read the prayers in the Hebrew first, then in the English.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw,
Shabbat
Shemayim, Wadash,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Malakwatha,
Sabbath, Watazayka, Aisha, Baratiza, Kawah, Mashamayim, Natlanawa, Lakam, Ko, Yawam, Kabwat now, Kaslat now, Kabwat now, Wala'a, Taba'ai now, Manasai one, above, Hawashai now, Mayan, Pride, Kayak, Lakab, Amalakwa, Wa'ala, Wa'ata Para, La'olam Aman.
In the English, it reads, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Achas, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashim Yahawashi,
Bahashim Yahawashi,
Babakasha,
Babakasha,
Natlanawa,
Nathanawa,
Achat,
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 Larapa'ah,
Rapa'ah,
Call Makala,
Makala,
Call Marawa,
Marawa,
Achat,
Achat,
Latahar,
Latahar,
Ha Matarazayim,
Matarazayim,
Achat,
Achat,
Lahaqayam,
Bahayam,
Ha Mathayam,
Hamatayam,
Achat,
Achat,
Al Rakwa,
Al-Rakwa,
Hata Ma'ala,
Hatama'alalan,
Lagarshan,
Lagarshan,
Ba'ashim Yahawashi,
Bahashim Yahawashi,
the water Aman,
the water Aman. In the English it reads, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name Yahawashi,
in the name of Yahawashi,
please give us the power.
please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the leopard.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahawashi.
In the name of Yahawashi.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharim.
Al-Haharim.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Izari.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'aratza.
Wa'aratza.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Ahana La'ah.
Hanala'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Ayad.
Ayad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Ashamash.
La'ayakayaka.
La'ayakayaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Walayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rai.
Makorai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Avnapashka.
Adapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar Taza'afka.
Yashamar Taza'aka.
Wabawa'aka.
Wabawa'aka.
Ma'aitha.
Ma'aitha.
Wa'ai Awalam.
Wa'ai Awalam. In the English it reads, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yashala shall neither slumber nor sleep.
he that keepeth Yashala shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out,
And thy coming in from this time forward.
and thy coming in from this time forward,
And even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
All Dami Alakah.
All Dami Alakah.
All Takarash.
All Takarash.
Wa'al.
Wa'al.
Tashakwat.
Tashakwat.
All. Kayahanna.
Kayahana.
Awiyabika.
Awiyabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wamashnayaka.
Wamashayaka.
Nasha'awa.
Nasha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
All Anika.
All Yamika.
Ya'arim Wa.
Yahariyawa.
Sawan.
Sawan.
Wayat Tazawa.
Wayata Tazawa.
All Tazapawanyaka.
All Tazapawayaka.
Amarawa.
Amarawa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Wanakachadam.
Wanakachadam.
Magawa.
Magawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yashala.
Sham Yashala.
Awad.
Iwad.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'ai Tazawa.
Nawa'ai Tazawa.
La.
La.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Al Yakam.
Al Yakam.
Baryaf.
Baryaf.
Yakarathwa.
Yakarathwa.
Ahoya.
Ahoya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Waya Shemai Alayam.
Wamashabai Aliyaham.
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagarium,
Wahagarium,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amalak,
Wa'amalak,
Palashaf,
Palashaf,
Amyashabia,
Amyashabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Nalawat,
Nalawat,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarawai,
Zorawat,
Laban Yalawat,
Laban Yalawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aishalaham,
Aishalaham,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasyasara,
Kayasara,
Kayabi,
Kayabia,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Wayashawan,
Wayashawan,
Nashamarwa,
Nashimawa,
Ba'ayan, Da'ira,
Bayaida,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Daman,
Daman,
La Arma,
La Adaman,
Shayathamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nadayamwa,
Nayawa,
Ka'ara,
Kagara,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakazabak,
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 Wakatazamanai,
Wakazalamanai,
Kal Nasiakamwa,
Karnazayakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Nayarashwa,
Nayarasha,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Atha,
Atha,
Na'awa,
Na'awath,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayathamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagagala,
Kagagala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
La Panyara Kwa,
Labayawaka,
Ka'a,
Kala,
Taba'aria Ira,
Ira,
Wakala Haba,
Wakalhaba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Haryam,
Haryam,
Khan,
Khan,
Tharadapma,
Dawaradama,
Basa Irika,
Basa Irika,
Wabasa Opaka,
Wabasa Wabaka,
Tabahalam,
Tabaham,
Mala'a,
Mala'am,
Panyam,
Panyam,
Kwalawan,
Kwalawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabawashwa,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabahawa,
Wayabahawa,
Ida I,
Ai,
Wayakaparawa,
Wayakabarwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Ata,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labaka,
Labaka,
all you want,
Ayawan,
all call her Ratazah,
all call Haratazah. In the English, Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thou silence,
Keep not thy silence,
O power,
O power.
hold not thy peace,
hold not thy peace,
and be not still,
and be not still,
O power,
O power.
for lo, thine enemies make a tumult,
for lo thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate
have
thee
lifted up the
have
head.
lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
that the name of Yahshua may be no more remembered.
That the name of Yahshua may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom,
The tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites of Moab,
and the Israelites of Moab,
and the Hagarenes,
and the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assurs also joined with them.
Ashur also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites,
As to Sisera.
as to Sisera,
As to Jabin.
as to Jabbin,
At the brook of Kison,
at the brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They become as dung for the earth.
They have become as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Orad.
Made their numbers like Orad,
And like Zeel.
and like Zeb.
Yea.
Yea,
All the princes as Sabbath
all the princes as Zabah,
and as Amunah,
and as Zamunah,
said,
who said,
let us take to ourselves the house of the power in possession.
let us take to ourselves the houses of the power in possession.
Oh, my power.
Oh, my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel,
As a stubble before the wind.
as the stubble before the
As
wind,
the fire burneth a wood.
as the fire burns a wood,
And as the flame setteth the mountains on
as the
fire.
flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy tempest,
and make them afraid with thy storm.
and make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded in trouble forever.
let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea.
let them be put to shame
Let them be put to shame
and perish,
and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name
whose
alone
name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high over all the earth.
are the most high over all the earth.
Son.
This means to turn. Shabia. This means to sit. Man, get the most high hand, brother. It's nice. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up at the book of Deuteronomy in the Blue Letter Bible, right? We're gonna press interlinear, go to Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 23, brother. And we're gonna pick up in the Hebrew there. Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 23, brother. Shalom, sir. Damn right.
There we go, found it.
You got it, brother?
Don't come to me.
Right.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12 and verse 23 in the Hebrew. Rock. So like Rakwa. Hadza. So like Hakha.
It's the cut. It's the cut. Read the blue.
So like Hazakwa. So like
Cut.
we got Laba. So like Labathia. Aqua, like aqua. Hadam.
There you go.
Kaya. Hadam. Hawa. It's like it. Hanapasha. It's like it. Hanapash. Wala. It's like it. Wala. The aka. Na pa. It's like it. Na pash. Aid. So like it. Habasha. So like it. Habashar. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12 and verse 24. La'a. The I kala. It's like the I kalana. The I call Noah.
Lower.
It's like a la call Noah.
That's the look. I'm not adding the look.
It's like a Lakana Yawa,
I call
the Akal,
Lenoa.
La Nawa. It's like it. All.
Ayo.
It's like it. Io. Ha. It's like it. Ras. It's like it. Rataza. I should know that. Rataza. The Shapa Ka Na. What? So the Shapa Na Yawa. Ka Na Wa. It's like Ka Na Wa. And we have Ka Katha. I mean, it's like a Kama Yahum. Kamayim. Also correct. Kamayim. Ready? The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12 and verse 25. La'ah. Is it the ka none the what? The call none the what? The call none your what? None la what?
Noah. La Noah.
La no what? Ah. Okay. What else? La ma'ai. It's like a la ma'ai. We got ya taba.
Yatab. Ya Yatab.
Ya tab.
Yatab.
Ya tab. La ka. It's like ka. I mean la.
No. Walaba.
Wa ya ba.
Walaba.
Wa la ba. Na ya wa. Not oh sorry.
Nayak.
Nayak.
Walaba Nayak.
La ba.
Walaba
Wa
Nayak.
Nayak. Like Nayak. All right. We got Aka. Roya.
Aka.
Aka. Roya.
Royaka.
Royaka.
Aka Royaka.
Aka Royaka.
Aka Royaka.
Royaka.
Kaya.
Kaya. The
Aisha.
Aisha. Haya.
Haya Shah.
It's like a Haya Shah. But not yeah. But I yeah. And it's Yahweh. So Yahweh. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12 and verse 26. And we have rock. Quadasha Laka. Quada. It's like a Quada Shayaka. Quadash Shayaka. Quadash Shayaka. Excuse me. Ashore. Ye.
Yeah.
It's like it. Hi, what? Laka. What? Wanaba. Roy Yaka.
Wanad.
Wanaba,
No, would not.
oh,
Nod.
Wanad,
Riyaka.
Royaka. It's like the
Sha'a.
Sha'i. And we got Waba'ita,
Waba'ath.
Waba'ath. All.
Mm-hmm.
Hamakwa Yawam.
Hamakwayam.
Hamakwa
Hamakwayam.
Hamakwayam.
Ashar.
Ashar. Ya
Yabakar.
Bahar.
Yabakar.
Yabakar.
Yahweh.
Yahweh. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 27. It's like it's chapter 12, verse 27. What I shall. It's like
What I
shall.
What I shall
What I shall. I latha laka.
Thayaka.
Ayathai. It's like ayathai.
Lathayaka.
Lathayaka. It's like
Habashar.
Bashar.
Wahadam.
Hadam. Ow.
Mazabach.
Mazabak.
Mazabach.
Yahweh.
Alahayak.
Ayahayak.
Alahayak.
Alahayak. Wadam. Zabahayaka.
Zabahak. Zabakayak.
Zabakayak. La
Shapak.
La Shapak.
La Shapak.
La Shapak. All.
Ayam.
It's like
Mazabak.
Mazabak. Yahweh.
Hayak.
Hayak. And we have Wahaba.
Wahaba Shah. Wahaba Shah.
Wahaba Shar.
Wahaba Shah.
Wahaba Shar. And the Akal. It's like, what's the okay, we got the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12 and verse 28. Samar. What's it's like a Micah? It's like what's Micah? It's like a thought. Call. Hadaba.
Barayam.
Hadabarayam. Ha'ala. Ashar. Anakaya. Tazawaka. Tazawaka. Lama'ain. Yatab Laka. What love? It's like a what love, but Nakaya. It's like a what, but what love, but Naka. Nayaka. It's like, and there's Aka, Ra, Yuck, Yaka, Aka, Ra, Yaka, Akarayaka. And there's Iba, and we have I will love, I love one, I love one, I will love, Kaya, to Aisha, the Aisha. It's like it, the Aisha, Hatawa, Wahai Lashar, Wahai Lashar. Ooh, the tongue twisters.
It's not love, it's yeah.
Yeah. Wahai Lashar.
I said yeah.
Yasha, it's like it. Yaha Washar. You got but I Lana. Yahweh. I la Hayaka. Hayaka. It's like
Two more.
okay, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12 and verse 29. Kaya. Yeah, it's like Yaka, Roy,
Yaka Rayaf.
Waka, Royath. Yahweh, I Lalaka, Atha, Haga Wayam, Ashar, Atha, Ba. It's like Ba'a. Shema. Love Rashaf. I was thumb. Like with thumb. Ma pa naya ka.
Wapanayaka.
Wapanayaka.
There you go.
What your raw shata.
What your rock?
What
your rock?
What your raw
Shop. What your rock shop?
What your rashaf.
There you go. Thumb.
A thumb. Warrior Shabbat. But Aratazam. But Aratazam.
There you go.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12 and verse 30. Ashamar. Laka. Panya. The na Kwasha. Aha Ra
Kha,
Aka,
Rayaham,
Rayahum,
Aka, Raya,
Aka, Raya,
Hasha, Ma, Hasha, Ma, Di, Hasha, Madam.
Hasha, Madam,
Mhm.
Hasha, Madam. And we have Mapana Yaka,
Mapanayaka, Mapanya, Mapanayaka,
Mapana
Nayaka,
Nayaka. It's like Nayaka.
Mapan,
Wapan Nayaka.
no. Well, yeah, there you go.
So then we have
Mapan.
Wapan.
Mhm.
Tabara.
No. Tada, Rasha, Tadarash,
The
Darash,
Rash.
Thadarash,
The Rash.
Thadarash,
The Rash.
Thadarash,
The Rash. The
Darash.
Rash.
Mhm.
Okay. We have La I Wahayim.
La,
Sorry, Laha.
La,
La
Hayam.
Lahayim.
Mhm.
Lahayim. So they La Amor.
Mhm.
Waka.
Yeah.
It's like Yaka. I Bada.
Yeah, I, but the what?
It's like I but the wa.
There you go. You got your one.
Haga Yawam. Ha'ila.
Mm-hmm.
Atha.
Mm-hmm.
Alahayim.
Alahaya.
It's like Alahaya.
Mm-hmm.
And we are what I. It's like what I. No, what I shut.
What I shut.
What her I shut.
Mm-hmm.
Khan, Gum, and I na.
Anya.
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 Nanya.
Nanya.
There you go.
Okay, it's 30.
In English.
Like 23. There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 20, was it chapter 12, verse 23. Only be sure that thou eat not the blood, for the blood is the life, and thou mayest not eat the life with the flesh.
Okay, go up to verse 1.
Verse 1. There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12, and verse 1. These are the statutes and judgments which ye shall observe to do in the land, which the Lord God of thy fathers giveth thee to possess it, and all the days that ye live upon the earth.
So this is what we must understand, brother. These are more statutes and judgments that the God of the Bible gave unto Moses to give to the priests and to let the children of Israel know how we're supposed to dwell in the earth, brother. It's very plain. You understand what I'm saying? So with these judgments given and the right people acting out these judgments, brother, that's what will give light unto the earth. That's what will make the earth harmonious again, right? And if we do these things, just like every other thing niggas do, the earth would then do too. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't that right, Officer Gopwan? Like, when we do it, everybody else does it, brother.
Damn right.
But with these things, brother, we will get the credit for it.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying? They won't be able to make a patent office and patent this here, brother.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? They won't be able to whitewash this, right? Go back to 23, brother.
That don't come, sir. There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12 and verse 23. Only be sure that thou eat not the blood, for the blood is the life, and thou mayest not eat the life with the flesh. Verse 24.
So this is, don't be a Hamite, brother, because what Hamites do is they choke the animal so the blood will fill up in the lungs, so they can drink the blood, and that's not what we do.
Damn right.
You understand what I'm saying? The Lord causes us to slit the throat of the animal, hang the animal upside down, and let the life, the blood, drain out, brother. What you got, Yapakun?
Like I was gonna say, what you're saying is heavy out of wine, because that shows that we're a cleaner nation than these other nations.
Come on, brother.
The way that we even eat our food or prepare our food to be eaten, we don't just eat it any type of way. We have to kill it. First of all, we only eat certain things.
Right.
And then second of all, the things that we do eat, we have to be prepared a certain way.
Right.
That shows that the nation of Israel is just a better nation. It does things more in a more peculiar way.
Brother, we got orders to do things, brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got instructions on how we should live our life,
Right.
right?
And
What you got?
it's like this. So I just wanted to bring out, it was like say it's a heavy point you made, and just how civilized that our laws, statutes, and commandments are, and how savage the other nations and their custom is compared to what our God gave us. You know what I mean?
So here's the thing, brother. The other nations don't have a culture without us, brother.
Mm.
Because what they do is they either do the total opposite of what we do. You understand what I'm saying? The total contradiction of what we do. So they see that we have a custom and a way of doing things, and all they do is the opposite of it and call it their culture.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? So the Lord told us to, you understand, not to choke the beast, right? And drink his blood. So what do the Hamites do? Right? They don't let the blood drain, brother. They drink it.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what the earth is full of, brother.
Right.
And that's darkness.
Blood drinkers.
That's disgusting, brother.
Mm.
Keep going. Read 24, brother.
There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12, verse 24. Thou shalt not eat it. Thou shalt pour it upon the earth as water.
Man, let that blood flow, brother. You know what I'm saying? You slit the throat of that beast or that animal, brother. You look at it in his eyes and rub his head tenderly and look at it in his eyes as his life fleets from it, brother. You see what I'm saying? And you comfort that beast, brother, and you let it know you'll be back. And then you hang it upside down, brother, and let the blood do what?
Thou shalt not eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt pour it upon the earth as water.
Brother, you let that blood hit the water, brother, and you let the other animals that the Lord created to clean it up, you let them clean it up. You understand what I'm saying? Keep going.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12 and verse 25.
Verse 25.
Thou shalt not eat it, that it may go well with thee and with thy children after thee, when thou the Lord.
You understand? Your children, right, to do exactly what you do. You understand? So we can keep this culture and this custom passing down. That's as it gets. That makes it a oral tradition. That makes it to where, hey, my children and my sons see me do this, and this is what they will know to do, and not do nothing else but please the Most High. Keep going.
Verse 26. Only thy holy things which thou hast.
You see what I'm saying? Only have your children only do the holy things that you have. Keep going.
And thy vows thou shalt take, and go unto the place which the Lord shall choose. Verse 27, and thou shalt offer thy burnt offerings, the flesh and the blood, upon the altar of the Lord thy God. And the blood of thy sacrifices shall be poured out upon the altar of the Lord thy God, and thou shalt eat the flesh.
You know what I'm saying? So you give, you know what I'm saying? You pay that offering to the Most High. Not that he needed it, brother. Right? It was just for you to show the Lord that you'll give him your best and you'll be obedient to that. Right? So we now don't have to do those things. Why? Why don't we have to sacrifice our animals anymore? Anybody know? What you got, Adam? Talk to the microphone.
We'll be following the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right, but do you understand the question? Why don't we now, and this time, not have to sacrifice our animals anymore? What you got, Adam?
Slug, if I may, because Christ is our sacrifice.
Because Christ is our recompense. Christ was that offering. The Most High sacrificed his son, his favorite son, right? And now as we follow him, right, we take upon his sacrifice. So we don't have to no longer sacrifice with blood anymore, brother. You understand? That's what Paul explained. Not that we don't have to keep the commandments, brother, right? But there's things that the sacrifices and those type of ceremonial things we no longer have to do, brother, because our king was that. Right? Go back to verse 25.
Verse 25, thou shalt not eat it, that it may go well with thee, and with thy children after thee, when thou shalt do that which is right in the sight of the Lord.
Man, brother, there's a way to please the Lord, brother. And it ain't ripping and running through no church, slapping people on their foreheads, screaming, shabba-da-da, shabba-da-da. That's not the way to do it. You understand? The Lord gives us instruction on how to be pleasing in his sight. It ain't praying out loud in the street. It ain't doing none of that. What you got, Al?
It's like I was going to say what you're saying is heavy out of line because some people, some same Christians that think that they pleasing the Lord by catching the Holy Ghost and dancing in a church and doing all that, they're actually displeasing the Lord. If they will only just read this Bible, it would tell them, it would give them instructions on how to please the Lord. It would tell them that they need to keep the law. It would tell them how to be a better person. It would tell them how to be a brother or a sister. And most importantly, to keep the law and to fear God and to love God, which is an action, instead of just living your best life and then dancing on Sunday.
Yeah, that's right, brother. Give that brother a hand for that. You understand?
Verse 26, only thy holy things which thou hast, and thy vows thou shalt take, and go unto the place which the Lord shall choose.
You understand? So the Lord has ordered your footsteps, Israel. You understand? You come up here, brother. You get you accept the name that the Lord has given you, and you get that oil poured on your head, and you only do what you're told to do after that, which makes life easy, brother. Right? Because everybody needs guidance. And that's what the Lord provides here in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Because there's men before you that have walked the same walk you're walking now. So just do what they tell you to do. Not to say that your life gonna be easier, brother, right? Because you're gonna go through tests. You're gonna go through those things, Israel. But believe you me, the path has already been paved. It's just straight and narrow. What you got?
If I could, sir, the only reason your life is not going to be easier because you're fighting that carnality.
Right.
You're fighting your fleshly demon.
That's right.
And following the steps or the path of the I.S.U.P.K, you know what I'm saying, following this righteous path, you're becoming a better person. You're becoming you're killing that wicked person that you used to be and becoming a person of the Lord, a righteous person.
Becoming a new creature, brother.
Kind.
Drop down to 28.
Verse 28. Observe and hear all these words, which I command thee.
Right. The Lord says to observe, right? Watch. You understand? See these things, man. Shamar is a word in Hebrew, brother. That's serious. Take post. Secure this area. Take heed to what the Most High is saying. Keep going.
That it may go well with thee.
That it may go well with you to be obedient. Is that, I mean, isn't that what your mama, isn't that what you tell your children? Be obedient, listen to you. And it's going to go well for you when you be obedient. Keep going.
And with thy children after thee.
And because if you teach your children to do it too, they're going to be blessed as well. You understand? Keep going.
Forever.
Forever, brother. And that's the kingdom that's what we fighting for here, brother. For things to go well. For help. You understand? For us to be on top forever. Because that's what it says in the book of Daniel, brother. Once we get our kingdom, brother, we will never let it go. You understand? Because we'll have this history of America. And we'll have this history of what the Lord had to bring us to, brother. We'll have this history of how we came back together under the new covenant, which is loving one another. You know what I'm saying? Because the Black and Hispanic people really loved each other, and we really fought for one another, and we understand that we are the nation not desired. But just think about it. Just imagine that. We would never let our kingdom go ever again.
Right. So
Come on.
And you know, it's so heavy that you said this, sir. And then all this talk about is really getting your mind in forever.
That's right.
I mean, you know, it's fall for 40 days in that wilderness. He was fighting his mind. And
Keep these simple commandments, brother. Do what the Most High said to do, and you be in rulership forever.
Good night. Good forever.
Come on,
That's a long time.
Come on.
I mean, that shows how stiff-necked of a people Israel are, because that word alone is not a deal breaker for us. The scriptures say that if the other nations were given this opportunity to serve the Lord and be on top of everybody on the earth, they take it in an instant. They do it. But that's most likely because they hear words like you'll be on top forever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when Israel hears it, that they still want to serve other gods and not follow the law. Forever should be enough to be like, man, my kids is gonna be on top if I just keep these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Now that's called generational wealth.
Kind.
You know what I'm saying? Now that's generational wealth, brother. And that's wealth without our oppressor's face on the money, brother. How about that? You know, Negroes here only want the America to last forever so they can chase the bag, get rich or die trying. You know what I'm saying? So they can have generational wealth for their kids with their oppressor's face on the money. Make it make sense, brother. Make it make sense. Keep going.
Come. When thou doest that which is good and right in the sight of the Lord thy God.
You and your kids gonna reign forever. And when you come back, you're gonna be sitting on the same throne you fought for. It's gonna be a continual thing. And that's gonna be pleasing in the sight of the Lord. Seeing niggas and spicks on top forever. Keep going.
Verse 29. When the Lord thy God shall cut off the nations from before thee.
The Lord is going to cut the nations off in your face, man. We use thermonuclear warfare in our face. He's going to cause the third world's woe. Just like he caused the first one and the second one. Just like he caused the Passover. Just like he did all these things. So we can know who our power is. That's what it says, right? When the Lord your God cuts off everybody else. And it's going to be a miracle in this condition, right? We're going to be in this hell watching the Lord fight for us, brother. Ain't that something?
That's something.
And it's something that we've seen already. We've seen it in Egypt already, right?
Right.
We saw the Lord from Goshen destroy Egypt. And we watch it every day here while we're here in America. The economy is terrible. You understand? They're fighting and all that stuff. America brings dope into his own country. Is it not? You understand? Like, what more do we have to do to serve the Most High? What more the Lord got to do for us to serve him? You understand? What more does our God have to do to show us that he loves us, brother? And he's willing to cut off all of the other things that he created, that were created in his image, mind you, that he's willing to cut off for his name's sake. Keep reading.
Come. Whither thou goest to possess them, and thou succeedest them, and dwellest in their land.
So not only is he going to cut them off, he's going to allow us to possess them in the very land of their land. We're going to possess them in their land. Because I tell you what, brother, if we don't get over there to the Moabites, brother, I don't know what the hell other disease they going to create. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what other this animal that they're not supposed to eat, that they're going to eat, brother, that's going to plague the earth. So a nigga got to get over there quick and tell them, hey, I put that down, Moab. You can't eat that. You know what I'm saying? If we don't get over there quickly, brother, you know what I'm saying? The ozone layer might not be able to repair itself again. Come on now.
It's like we tell them, leave all the geese and the ducks alone.
Man, leave them alone, brother. That's not food, Moab.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, you don't worship calves, Elam. They're food. That beef is food. You know what I'm saying? Not rats. Don't eat rats. All right? That's what's going to have to happen. Keep going.
Verse 30. Take heed to thyself that thou be not snared by following them.
You know what I'm saying? So we go into a land where the Lord gave us to possess, them and the people, brother. And the Lord got to tell us, don't do the disgusting things that they do, man.
Right.
Why would the Lord have to do that? You know what I'm saying? After he shows us, he's with us, and we go in there and we possess the people, brother, and make them like, instead of saying, hey, don't worship no gods, but our God. What do we do, brother? You know what I'm saying? We take upon some of the things that they do. I'm gonna tell you what, our oppressor, brother, he destroyed us from our God. You know what I'm saying? Why don't we get some of that in our blood, brother? When it's our time to rule the earth, let's make it to where don't nobody else
If I could, sir.
raise up another God in front of ours, brother. Come on.
If I could, you know what I'm saying? What you're saying is heavy because these scriptures that this brother just went over, you know what I'm saying? That pretty much give them the relationship that we're supposed to have with the Most High.
All right.
And that's almost like comparing it to today's standard or today analogy would be that father that just wants you to go to school. He pays for the best school. You know what I'm saying? He all he does is tell you to, you know what I'm saying, go here, study, You know what I'm saying? Listen to the teacher, right? To do your homework, and then you're gonna be good. You're gonna be the best student in the class. You're gonna have everything. That like the Most High is giving us the land to go possess, telling us how to eat. He's telling us we're gonna be over the people that are over there, but we want to go over there and fall into their customs and do what the Lord doesn't want us to do. Almost like we're listening, like that father, like who paid for that good school for us to go to. We go to school, but we hang out with the bad kids, and we start doing drugs or whatever you have. You know what I'm saying? We just not listening to the Father that's instructing us through love. That's all I got, sir.
Because that's what instructors are. You know, Most High Christ, bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Give my hand. That's right.
Yeah, right.
That's what that is, man. You understand? So we got to stop that, brother. We got, we go to the Lord deliver us, and we want to go back to slavery. That's what we did in Egypt. Built that golden calf because that's where we were, majority of us was enslaved in Memphis, which was a town in Egypt. And they worship a calf because they believe it's the bull that pulled the sun. So that's what we built. Right after we seen the Lord plague Egypt, the greatest empire on the face of the earth 9 times. But the Lord has to give us instruction on not to serve their gods, slaves' gods. We the only people that serve slaves' gods. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, brother.
After that, they be destroyed from before thee, and that thou inquire not after their gods.
Don't even ask about it. So, how many times you make the cow touch people on their head? Don't even ask about that. When you're in their land and the Lord has cut them out and destroyed them, tell them, you know what? If you put a rope of roses around this cow's neck, I'm gonna wipe you and your family out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you build another image of a God with 30 arms, I'm going to wipe you and your family out. Because what y'all supposed to do is serve us and do what we do as we serve the Lord. You worship niggas. Worship us. You know what I'm saying? Throw roses on the ground when we walk by. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm tell you what, man, if you put a cabbage or if you put some money in front of that little thing that do this, that little cat that do this, if you do that, I'm wiping you out. And I will make you a spectacle in front of all the nations. Because the nations are supposed to serve us. Don't even ask about their God. What did Confucius say? Don't even ask. Keep going.
Saying, how did these nations serve their gods?
Don't even, you know what I'm saying? Don't even ask how Christian came about. Don't do it. Keep going.
Even so, will I do likewise.
You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
That was the last one, sir.
That's it?
It was getting good reading down there.
All right. With that, Imagine, you stand. We're going to bring the next brother up.
Yakabah, Banyahoda, Banyashala.
Yakabah, Banyashala.
Yahweh Shim Yahshabakta.
Yahweh Shim Yahshabakta. Now, Shalom.
Like Shalom.
You should look at your thing. Look at where you go. Amida, which means to sit.
Start. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12, verse 31. In the Hebrew, La'ah, Slacker. La'ah, Baisha, Khan, Yahweh, Allahayaka, call, the Wa'ai, Ba, the Wa'ai Ba, Yahweh, Ashar, Shania, Slakia, Shania, Shana'a, I.S.U.P.K, La'al, Ha, Yahum, La'al Ha Yahum, Kaya, Gam, Aftar, Bana, Yahum, Wa'af, Bana, Tha, Yahum, Banathayim,
There you go.
Wash, Washapan, Washapawa, Ba'ash, La'al, Tha, Yahum. Verse 32. Athal, Call, Ha-Dabar, Ashar, Anakaya, Montazawa, Montazawaha, Athkam, Athawa, the Shma,
The Shah.
the Shama Rai Rawa, the Shamawa, the Shama
Rawa.
the Shama Rawa. La'ai Shawath, La'ah, the Sak,
The Sop.
the Sak, Ilawa, Slakia, Wala, Slakia, Wala, Thugal, Thugara, Thugarai, Mama, Nawa. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 13, verse 1. In the Hebrew, Kaya, Wa Kwayam, Ba Kwara, Bakarabuka, Naba, Ya'a, Awa,
The Nah.
it's like
Prophet.
right here. Nabaya, Nabawa, Awa, Salakia, Salakia, Laham,
Kalam.
Kalam, Lawam, Wana, Than, Alayaka, Awa, it's like it, Awa, Wala, it's like it, Aya, Ma, Wa, Path, Path. Verse 2, Waba, Ha'awath, Waham, it's like it, Waham, Wa, Path, Waham, Path, Ashar, Debar, Alaka, Lamor,
La Amar,
La Amar, Nalaka,
Nalaka,
Ak, Ka, Raya, Alahayim, Ak, right? Akarium, Ashar, La, Yadaitham, Wana I, Badam, I, Badam,
I, but down.
I, Badam. Verse 3, La'a, Tashmai, Al, the bara, slack it, the baraya, hana yaha, hana yaba, slack it, hana baya,
Anna, Baya,
hana baya, haha yawa, awa, al, kak, walam, hak, lawam,
Lawam,
hakal lawam, haha, wa'a, kaya, manas sha, mana slaki, mana saha, Yahweh, Alahaya come, off come, Laba slaki, Laba'ith, ha wa shakam, Hayashakam, aha bayam, aha bayam,
Aha, Bayam,
aha bayam, atha Yahweh, Alahaya come, Bakal, Lababakam,
Laba,
Lababakam, Wabakal, Napash, come,
Mashapak, Kayam,
Nashapakiam,
Mashapak,
Nashapaki. It's like you say, it's Napash. Sure.
Na, yes, Napash, Kayam,
Nampashkim. Verse 4.
You ready for
31. That's one of the other chapter.
So 31 to 90 days.
And I'm at verse 4 for this. Continue. Okay. Hara. No. Ak. Riyah. Yahweh. Alahayakam. Laka. Slakia. Thaka. Kawa. Wa'af. Wa.
the one.
Wa'af. The wa. The ya. Ra'a. Wa. Wa'af. Mataza. Wath. The yo.
Tazawa.
Mataza. Wa.
Yo.
Yawa.
Yawa.
Thush. Ma. Raya. Thush. Ma. Ra. Wa.
The Shah.
The Shah. Ma. Ra. Or ya.
What?
What? Waba qual lawa. Waba quala. What's like it? Waba qual what?
What? Bakwa.
Lawa.
Makwa, Lawa. Thash,
The Shah.
Tasha, my wa.
The Shah.
Tasha,
My Iowa.
my Iowa. Tasha, my Iowa. Wa'atha, Wa'atha, Wa'atha,
Ma'atawa.
Ma'atha.
Mm-hmm.
Like it. The I bid wa.
The I.
But wa.
Mm-hmm. The I.
The I but wa.
But the wa.
But the wa. Wa wa.
Wa but wa.
Wa but wa. It's like it. The
The ba.
the ba. Kwan.
Kwan. The bada.
The ba kwan.
The da. But wakwan.
The ba kwan.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 5. Waha na ba ya.
Yahanna.
Wahana ba yana. Ha ha
But yeah.
ba ya ah.
Mm-hmm. The han. The is wahan. Wahan. Ba yo.
Ya wa.
Ba ya.
Ya ah. Ya ah.
Ba yo. Ba ya.
Wahan na ba ya ha. Ha ha ya ha. Waha.
Ha. Ha. Wa.
Wa awa. Lakam. Kalaham.
Kalam.
Kalam. Hak. Lawam.
Haka.
Haka lawam.
Mm-hmm.
Ha ha. Yaha.
Ha.
Ha wa.
Mm-hmm.
Ya wam math. Ya wam math.
Mm-hmm.
Kaya. The bar.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah. All. Yahaya.
Ayo.
Yahweh. Son.
Allah. Ayla.
I'll. Yahweh. Allahayakam. Ham. Slack it. Ham ma wataza ya'a.
Hama. Wa. Taza. Ya.
Hama taza ya.
Mm-hmm.
Afkam ma rataza. Mezarayim.
Ma.
Ma
Tazarayim.
Matazarayim. Matazarayim. Wa ha kwa slack it. Waha. Waha
Kadak.
padak. Waha padak. Maba yaba. Baba slack it. Maba yath.
Mm-hmm. Mabaya.
Oh yeah. I badabar. Slack it. I badar. I barium. I barium.
Abba. The yum.
I badiyum. I badiyum. La ha daya kak.
La. Had.
Bahad yakak.
Yakad. Yakad.
Yakak.
Mm-hmm.
Man hadarak. Ashar.
Mm-hmm.
Taza wak. Yahweh. Alhayaka. Lala kath. Baha. Ya.
Mm-hmm.
Slack. Wa. Wab. Wabai.
Wab.
Wab.
Ira.
Irath. Wab Irath. Ha Ra'ath. Slack it. Ha Ra'ah.
Mm-hmm. Harai.
Ra'ai. Makwa. Rabka. Makwa Rabka.
Makwa
Rabka.
Baka.
Makwa Rabka.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Three more.
Kaya.
It's like, yeah, you
Slack it. Verse 6. I read. That's it. Verse 5. Verse 6. Kaya. Washay. Ya.
Yasa,
Yasa. Yaka. It's like it. Yasa. Ya. Thaka.
Yasa, Yathak, Yathak, Yathak.
Yathak. Yasa. Yaka. Yathak. Aka. Yaka.
Ka,
Aka.
Yaka,
Yaka. Ban.
is Akya,
Akaya.
Akya,
Akia. Akia. Ban. Amaka. Awa. Banaka. Awa. Ban. Bathaka. Bathak. Awa.
Bathk,
Bath. Oh, Bath. Awa. Ashaf. Ka. Ya. Kwa. Kawak. Kawaka. Kawak.
Ka, Ya, Kwak,
Kayakwak. Kayakwak. Ashar. Kana. Kanapashka.
Where you
At souls on your
at? Okay, yeah.
Kanapashka. Basa. Thar.
Basathar,
Basathar. La Amor. Nabakal. Nabakal. Ya.
Na,
Nabakal.
Na,
No.
Ka,
Nakal.
Na, Nalach, Nalaka.
Nabakal. Okay. Wana I. Daba. Daba'a. Wana I. Daba'a. Wana I. Bada'a.
Wana I, Bada.
Wana I. Bada. Alahayim. Akarium. Ashar. La'a. Wab. Wabai. Tha. Not Wabai. Yabai.
You had no, you have known.
Yada Aitha.
Yeah, okay.
Atha.
I go get
Atha.
the
Wa'ab. Thayaka. Thayak. Wa'ab. Thayak. Verse 7.
Oh, you gotta pat him down, huh?
Ma'al. Haya. Ha'aim.
Where you at?
Ha'aim. Okay. Of the people.
You gotta do the verse.
I said verse 7. Sorry.
Shalom.
Ha'aim. Mayam. Ashar. Sabah. Ya.
Sabaya,
Sabaya. Thayakam.
Bathayakam.
Sabaya. Thayakam. Hakwa. Rab. Hakwa. Rabarim. Hakara. Bayam. Alahayaka. Alaka. Actually. Lucky. Alaka.
Alayaka.
Alayaka. Awa. Ha. Rock. Aquarium. Mamaka. Makwash. It's like Makwa. Taza. Ha. Rataza. Wa'ai.
What is that?
Quataza. Harataza. La'a. Fa'a. Baya. Fa'abia.
There you go.
La'a.
Lawa.
Lawa. Thash. My.
No. La. Go back to
Okay.
to him.
La'a.
wa.
Lawa.
Wa la.
Wala a.
There you go.
Okay. Tashman. Tashamai.
Tashamai.
Tashman. All lawa. Wala a. Tak. Wa. Sa. Takwash.
Wasa.
Wasa.
Takawasa.
Takawasa. Ayanaka. Anaka.
Aya.
Aya.
Anaya.
Ayanak.
Ayanak.
Ayanak. Allah.
I
Lawa. So I la yawa.
I love
I la yawa. Wa la a.
Wala.
Thak ma'al.
Takama.
Taka ma. La ma'al.
Wala.
Wala a. Tha kasha. Takasa.
Takasa.
Takasa. A la yawa. I la wa. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 12, verse 31 in the English. Thou shalt not do so unto the Lord thy God for every abomination to the Lord which he hath hated. Which he hated. Have they done unto their gods? For even their sons and their daughters they have burnt in the fire to their gods.
I mean, good night, brother. These people sacrifice their kids. They throw their kids into the fire, right? They have Easter, where Easter comes from when the pagan priest, right, would have sex with all the virgins, right? Then a year later, they would take that baby from that pregnancy, kill the baby, use the blood, put the blood on eggs, right? And then offer those eggs up to a star. You know what I'm saying? A pagan goddess. Brother, let's not do what these people do, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's what got R. Kelly 30 years. That's what got Bill Cosby locked up unlawfully, right? He got locked up unlawfully. He spent, how many years Bill Cosby spent in prison? Google it. Somebody Google that. How long was Bill Cosby incarcerated? And then come to find out, they did it illegal.
According to Los Angeles Times, Bill Cosby freed from prison after court overturned sex assault conviction. Cosby didn't give many more details about his time inside the state correctional institution in Phoenix, but he did talk about entertaining.
3 years.
He was locked up, incarcerated for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? We were making memes of Bill in the weight room, brother, with the Jordan face, with the crying. And come to find out, he was locked up unlawfully. That's because he was trying to be like Hugh Hefner and drug women, right? If they didn't supposedly want to have sex with him. Good night. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't believe that. But, you know, like, I can believe he did drug women. But my thing is, you know, you get women that would tell you no. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus, it's crazy. But that's what happens when we that's what we end up doing. We'll end up practicing the sexual deviancies of the people, of our oppressor, brother. Right? You know, you were molested, so either you become a homosexual or a molester. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what happens when we lessen ourselves for life. right? This is why we tell our sons to choose death, brother. So we won't end up like these people, man. And that's what the Lord wants to prevent. Us being like them, an abomination. Somebody grab the door. That's what the Lord don't want, man. Come on, now.
The scripture says to envy thou not the oppressor.
Come on, brother.
So,
And choose none of his ways.
Kind of choose none of his ways. So we shouldn't even be thinking about, they're doing this, or, you know what I'm saying? These people, they take drugs and commit fornication or what have you. We shouldn't be thinking these people get away with doing all this. We should be thinking they do that, but I'm gonna do this. I'm not trying to be with one or they do. And that's what the Most High is saying right here. That's an abomination to him, doing what these other nations do.
That's right. Keep going.
What things soever I command you, observe to do it. Thou shalt not add thereto, nor diminish from it.
I mean, because the thing is, everything is laid out so simple. So you ain't got to add under nothing. You ain't got to add on to the Most High's commandments. You know what I'm saying? Don't do nothing different, brother, from what's written. You ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to freestyle nothing. He's an excellent father, brother. He told us exactly what to do. When you encounter heathens, people of other nations, do not ask or inquire what they do with their gods. If they out there rubbing two sticks together, unless they trying to make fire, brother, don't ask them. As soon as they say it's to another God, you chop their damn head off. That's what's going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? We can't do what these people do, brother. We can't do what everybody else does. We have commandments, man. We have a standard. Come on.
If I could, going back to the origins of these other nations, you know what I'm saying? Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The Lord was with Shem. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't with Ham and Japheth. So really, like Ham and Japheth, them following them worshiping other gods was being jealous. You know what I'm saying? Them creating something because they don't have a real God to look up to, a real God to follow. So the lineage of Shem, us having a God to follow and listen to, we shouldn't want to say, "Oh, you guys have got a fake God." That looks too wild. We shouldn't be that way.
No, so yeah, man. So to the point, you know what I'm saying? Shem, Ham, and Japheth were given the same commandments that they father Noah had. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, and then from that, you know, came Abraham, right? Abram, you know, who the Lord had to pull out of his land, his father's land, because they were worshiping stars, right? So then the Lord regave and challenged Abraham and tested Abraham to see if he would keep the commandments. You know what I'm saying? To see if he will obey the Most High, right? And then, of course, that covenant that he made with Abraham, right? Changed his name to Abraham and gave him that promise. Went down to Isaac, then to Jacob, brother. You understand what I'm saying? So this is, you know what I'm saying? So God forbid, brother, after seeing everything that's written in Genesis, brother, to the great vision that John the Revelator received, brother, about the end. God forbid, brother, we keep sinning. You see what I'm saying? God forbid we don't do what we need to do, brother, to get into our kingdom. You see what I'm saying? God forbid, brother. Or God forbid you drop your sword, brother. Stop being a damn brother. Right? God forbid you do that. Keep going.
Chapter 13, verse 1. If there arise among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams, and give thee a sign or a wonder. Verse 2. And the sign or wonder come to pass, whereof he spake unto thee, saying, let us go after other gods, which thou hast not known, and let us serve them.
So, right, which is, I have a dream, right? That little black boys will hold the hands of little black girls, brother. Right? Let us integrate into this burning house. Let us fight for civil rights, right? And not human rights. Let us fight to keep trying to change the hearts and minds of the people that use our children for gator bait. You understand? That will sick a bloodhound on a little girl. You understand? That will pour hot coffee on somebody sitting at a counter. Let us serve them. Let us serve their lust for sexual deviancies, brother. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it legal so we can have sex with any kind of woman that we want, brother. That's why he did it. According to CIA records, brother. That brother is disgusting, man. You understand? That man was disgusting. You know, I mean, and here's the thing. After getting the commandments, brother, how could you then listen to somebody that would tell us to worship somebody else's God and come to you like it's a magnificent thing, right? This is how we've been fooled time and time again. Israel, we're just like Eve, right? We're naive, just like Eve. We can be persuaded. We can be spoken to in a genteel, kind manner, right? This is why we have to birth the spirit of Christ, brother, which is a man's spirit, right? This is why we have to be a man of war. So we can tell that spirit of being naive, of being able to listen to any nigga that has something new and to have us go worship another next people God, right? So no more Elijah Muhammad's can pop up. So no more, what's that bastard name that sent Negroes into the Mona? Israel? Yahweh ben Yahweh will pop up. You understand? So we won't be deceived anymore, man. This is all the Lord is saying. We can't listen to these dreamers, these liars, because I did not send them, right? And the Lord's been telling us this since Deuteronomy, because this is the same thing that Jeremiah said, right? Jeremiah 23 or 25. Don't listen to no false prophet that says, I have dreamed. Come on, man. The Lord got to keep, he did nothing new, brother. He keep telling us the same thing throughout our generations. Stop sinning. Stop serving other gods. Don't look to these other nations of people as them doing something great, right? And this is how our oppressor can get us to go on trips and go spend money in other nations, right? It's how you got Negroes that go to Ghana and and give their wisdom. You got one Negro comedian how they brought out a couple weeks ago, right? He has a lot of pull within the entertainment industry. He knows how to produce movies. So he's helping them build a large movie studio in Ghana, right? So they can make soap operas that are just like soap operas that Negroes act in. But they like everything is a copy of what we do, man. Like, wow, when are we gonna wake up, man, and stop listening to dreamers, man, so we can get the hell out of this hell, which is real. Keep going.
Verse 3, thou shalt not hearken unto them. It's like it. Thou shalt not hearken unto the words of that prophet or that dreamer of dreams. For the Lord your God proveth you to know whether ye love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul.
Isn't that the greatest commandment? Like, like if you can't see that Christ, that's all he did was quote what was written aforetime. Like, Christ ain't do nothing different, brother, but do everything and try to show us to do everything to please the Most High, brother. And the only way you can please the Lord is by doing what he said to do. Keep going.
Verse 4, ye shall walk after the Lord your God and fear him and his commandments and obey his voice.
That's what Christ said to do. If you truly love the Lord, you just go simply do what he said to do. It ain't no hooky spooky. It ain't no magical stuff to it. You understand? You're going to follow the law. You're going to become a great and wise and understanding people if you just hold on to your culture. If you just do what your forefathers done that pleased the Lord. Come on.
If I could, and if you don't do what if you don't listen to what the Lord has you doing or says for you to do, then the Lord is just going to judge you, and you're going to have to, receive that judgment because the Lord created you and he controls what happens in your life. So you can either listen to the Lord and you get the blessings, or you can not listen to the Lord and do what you want to do and be cursed from that.
And die.
Come.
Keep going.
And ye shall serve him and cleave unto him. Verse 5, and that prophet or that dreamer of dreams.
And if I could, that's the only way to get closer to the Lord. That's what it's just saying. Read verse 4 again now.
Ye shall walk after the Lord your God and fear him.
The only way you could do that, right? What is the first step of understanding? Everybody know that? What you got, Sapar?
Slightly, sir. I said the beginning of knowledge is to fear the Most High.
Most High, probably give that brother a hand. And tell you what, that prophet that said that got that from Deuteronomy. Keep going.
And keep his commandments.
And keep the commandments of the Lord, brother. Keep going.
And obey his voice.
And obey the voice of the Lord. This is the only way to serve the Most High, brother. Keep going.
And ye shall walk, and ye shall serve him and cleave unto him.
And that's the only way to draw close. Cleave. Become one flesh with the Most High, brother. Keep going.
Verse 5, and that prophet or that dreamer of dreams shall be put to death.
And this is the way they were able to by the Pharisees to put our king to death. This is what they used. This is what they twisted. Deuteronomy chapter 13, brother. But our king only told us to serve the Lord. But since our oppressor and our religious leaders, they want to serve our oppressor and build up their accounts with money with our oppressor's face on it. You know what I'm saying? They want to be governors. They want to be politicians. They want to be celebrities in this kingdom, brother. You understand? So they'll take the check and persuade our people to serve our oppressor. You understand? Like, it's disgusting, brother, when we actually go back and read these scriptures and see how wicked these so-called Negro leaders are, brother. And how simple our salvation for our people truly is, brother, that they don't give a damn about. This is why in the kingdom of heaven, if they don't get their head cut off, brother, they're going to be garbage men, brother. They're going to scoop the streets made of gold and keep the poop off of them, brother. The horse poop off of it. You see what I'm saying? Keep going.
Because he hath spoken to turn you away from the Lord your God.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what Christian pastors do, brother. They turn you away from the Most High. Keep going.
Which brought you out of the land of Egypt and redeemed you out of the house of bondage,
Mm-hmm.
to thrust thee out of the way which the Lord thy God commanded thee to walk in.
Keep going.
So shalt thou put the evil way from the midst of thee.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 6, if thy brother, the son of thy mother, or thy son, or thy daughter, or the wife of thy bosom, or thy friend, which as thine own soul entice thee secretly, saying, let us go and serve other gods, which thou hast not known, thou nor thy fathers.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 7. Verse 7. Come on, I stopped there, sir.
Come on, baby.
Namely, of the gods of the people which are around about you, nigh unto thee, or far off from thee, from the one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth.
So if a nigga come to you and tell you, hey, let's worship the God of these people that's right here, you know what? I heard there's a religion over there that you no more renge, you know what I'm saying? They celebrating over there. They worshiping over there. And it brought me all kind of peace. That's what this scripture is saying. In secret. Keep going.
Verse 8, thou shalt not consent unto him.
Don't even listen to it, brother. Keep going.
Nor hearken unto him.
Mm-hmm.
Neither shall thine eye pity him.
Right. Don't even, just leave him alone. Keep going.
Neither shalt thou spare, neither shalt thou conceal him.
Man, look, don't. If they coming at you with and they proposition you, brother, what do we do here? What if you love that brother that's telling you to sin? What would you do in here nowadays? What you got up?
Tell that brother, Lord be with you, and go about your business.
Nah, you take that nigga to counsel. You understand what I'm saying? Take that brother to counsel. Let him know, hey, brother, you slipping. You tripping, bro. Can't do that. You understand? We can't serve other gods. What are you talking about? You understand? So with that, highlight that, verse 9. We're going to pick back up Deuteronomy 13 and verse 9, brother. You know what I'm saying? The book of Deuteronomy is good. You know what I'm saying? The whole book is good, but good night. You understand with that? Amajim, which means to stand.
Now, Shalom.
Shalom.
Go ahead. One by YAHANNA, which means to turn and face the east. Sar, which means to turn.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Wadash.
Wadash.
I.S.U.P.K.
I.S.U.P.K.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Malakwatka.
BLACKWATCH.
Taba'ah. Ratazayka.
I.S.U.P.K.
Ba'aratiza. Kawa. Bashemayim. Leflanawa. Lakam. Call. Yawam. Waslat now. Kawaz now. Kaslat now. Kabwati now. Wala'ah. Tama'ai now. Manasai one. Above. Awashai now. Mayan. Right. Kayun. Lakub. Amalakwa. Wahala. Wahatapara. I will love you. Aman.
In the English it reads, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh. Kingdom come. Thy will be done. On earth as it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day
our daily
our
bread.
daily bread.
Give us of our debts.
And forgive us of our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not.
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom,
And the power.
and the power,
Glory.
and the glory,
Forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Sar, turn to face the front. Sisters, Yeshabia, which means to sit. Dr. Gabo out there?
They went to get water and everything.
Okay. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brak, yep.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brak, yep. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brak, yep. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brak, yep.
My Shabbat. Amadyam. Hold on. Go back. Amadyam Shabbat. Amadyam. Barak. Now salute. All right. Courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, Ahmadu, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahshua Brak, yep. Your time. Sar, turn to face the sisters. Sisters, Amayim, which means to stand. Courtesy salute to the sisters, men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat, Amayim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahshua.
Yahushua, Shem Yahushua.
Y'all need your time. Dismissed.